and for an NFT token gated live stream, and for a subscription based live stream.
All right, so that's amazing. So that was really what I was looking for. That's great, man, because I do think that there is a big hole to fill for that purpose alone, let alone the streaming of major events and the pay-per-view of broadcasting recorded events, but just for the actual Theta community to have another place to kind of go and call home. And
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona's sauce? Too bad, only Nona Decider gets the sauce.
This week's episode of Poppin' Mags is proudly sponsored by POG Digital, an interoperable, universal gaming ecosystem officially created by the World POG Federation. The game you collect has entered the digital era. Learn more at pogdigital.com.
Poppin's poppin' and lockin', Magnum scrutinizing. Poppin' Mags Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 11 of the Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags,
Yeah.
you know how happy I am for next week?
Oh, because it's the season finale.
That's right.
Ah. Yeah. What am I gonna do to avoid the few weeks out of the year that I get to take my time into the studio?
We're going to have to find another excuse, but yeah, House of Dragons season finale next Sunday. Thank you very much.
Were you watching? How'd you know that?
Because as I was waiting, I was Googling,
Ah.
so I figured it out.
When the hell is this thing done?
Yeah. How many episodes? It's like, all right, here we go. All right, this is the second to last one.
This
Hope
was
it
like a
juicy.
2-year wait too, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
I saw some write-ups about it. It seemed like there's some juicy stuff happening now, which I'm sure there is.
There is. I mean, next week's going to be good. If next week is 20 minutes, I'm going to lose my mind. But it's shaping up to be really good.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, glad it's almost over on this end anyway. So listen, we need to give a huge shout out and appreciation to our boy VMux.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, he came through
Like it
like
was
we
nothing.
needed. Yeah.
Like it was nothing, though, too.
Agreed. So last week we kind of went over what we needed to make sure that this Grove allocation was done properly and that tokens weren't just sent to these Theta drop accounts and burned forever, basically.
Yep.
So VMux came through with exactly what we needed, and then we were able to do a little wizardry in Excel and make it work. So huge shout out to VMux. Thank you very much, dude.
VMux definitely couldn't have done it without him. You were instrumental yourself, sir. Thank you.
I played a small role. I mean, let's be honest. The majority of the heavy work was done by you. VMux came through with a key ingredient necessary to make it work, and we were able to put it together. So
It went off to the team, and they looked it over, and they understood it, and they're like, "Yep, this is great." So mission accomplished.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Uh,
Yeah. So thank you again, VMux. That's from both of
Sure,
us,
that
and even
is-
from Lance as well, because Lance
wherever he is.
doing a lot of work. If you hadn't done that,
Yeah.
Pinball Peril.
Yes.
So,
P-
dude,
PBP.
yeah, go. What?
Right? Pinball Apparel. PBP.
PB? Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
PBP.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I'm gonna take my parade for last week. I was dead right on the clue. This week, I had no idea. I noticed that I know Rob was in San Diego for Comic-Con, I believe, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he didn't get to stream on Bolt, And I was looking for it. I was doing my standard, usually Friday night. I'm looking, trying to
On
catch up on
Kick?
some stuff.
Not Kick, Blurto
Bolt.
Plus? Bolt
Bolt
Plus.
Plus. Yeah.
Blurto Plus.
That too.
Yeah.
So I didn't see anything. It brought me to the same episode from last week. And so I went on to the Discord and I see he posted a picture of this like weird looking Cyclops and it said Keeper. And I said, what does that mean? I figured that might be more up your alley. And although it wasn't, you came through.
I mean, I think we're not gonna know till what, Monday?
Right, which is
As of
tomorrow. Yeah.
right. Yeah, so Popper and I didn't see it. Popper sent me a screenshot of the Cyclops, and I just did I don't know if it was Yahoo or Google, but I actually went to IMDb and I hit Cyclops, and then I went to Google or Yahoo and I hit Cyclops images, and an image came up of that Cyclops like right away, and it was Sinbad and the seven something, I don't know. So then
Yeah. Yep. The Seventh Journey.
yeah, so then I was on IMDb looking that up in Internet Movie Database or database. It said that it was like only available to rent. It's like I ain't doing that. But I found a clip and I sent you this clip. That was the first thing I did. I sent you a clip, but then they had it free on YouTube. Uh, that movie. So I kind of I went through fast as I could, like scrolling, and all the Cyclops scenes. Basically, there was no like eye lasers or anything like that.
Right.
There was a genie, which was a big part of that movie. So like a genie of the lamp. So he said keeper, Cyclops. So I went with the Psycho getting like sucked into like the Dupliverse or whatever,
Yep.
right?
I agree. I followed up on your due diligence with a little bit of my own and found the same thing, right? It's the guy looked like he was there was a genie, little kid genie. Did you see it?
Yes. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I watched those scenes. Yep.
Yeah, so he gets sucked into the Dupliverse basically. So I if that's not it, then I'll be surprised. Because like you said, it's the out of the two options it made the most sense. So,
Right.
but
Sorry. Yeah. So I burnt the Blordo with the eyes.
yeah, exactly. Same here. What are you thinking about this process as we go along?
I'm enjoying it. I think the more it's going on.
I am too. I
Yeah.
like these I like these like now that I actually understand what's going on. Like the first week, I'm telling you, dude, that whole the Hulk Hogan Rambo,
Uh-huh.
I didn't get that clue. I just burned the right one. Jimmy
Rocky, not
Kraken
Rambo.
Yeah, Rocky.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
same guy, but different movie.
Potato.
Yeah, exactly. But I was actually so I got lucky on that one. But I was looking through and here's some interesting numbers. So week 1, Jimmy Kraken Corn is the one that needed to be burned,
Hmm.
and 31 of those got burned.
Okay.
Week 2, Fight for the Title. Only 24 of those got burned. So, based on week 2, maximum number of people that could be alive is 24. Number 3, Psycho Snared, 28 people. Week 4, Coup de Trap Psych, 27 people. And week 5, we believe Blordo Blasts, and that is up to 29 people have burned
29.
that
Yep.
one. So it should be interesting to see how this goes. Like, we have proof in the pudding that we've burned the right ones every week. So hopefully
And 16
aren't.
burnt of the Dupliverse, sucked into the Dupliverse.
Yep.
So
Yeah, a lot of people got the Blordo Blast one on this one. I'm assuming there must have been something else said about it because that clue wasn't so easy. Like,
no.
I don't know.
But I'm surprised how quick that like weird like I don't know that was like a movie from the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, I believe in the 50s. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that came up pretty quick when I hit Cyclops and image search. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Very interesting.
Can't wait
All
to
right.
see what he's got up his sleeves next week.
Yeah. Yeah. I did hear that next week there is a challenge for loser. Like if you got some of the loser cards.
Can I
So
Oh, can I say something? I saw a guy a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago. He purchased the loser cards. So he must have known something, or maybe the account that they were using. But they were purchasing the cards that we all burn.
Hmm. Well, if you do that and you hold the Blordo, the power up,
The power blips?
you lose, right? That's how we lost.
Yeah, but you're saying though there's something for the losers though.
Yes, there is a challenge. Yeah, he said there was a challenge for loser power ups.
Well, I
Oh,
think
so hmm. Hopefully you need to burn them. Hopefully you
he
need to burn them.
I only saw he was accumulating the ones that were burnt, one each. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, right. But so here you go. How about this? Like you buy the burnt ones, and all of a sudden the power up becomes a loser power up, right? Which
Right.
is how we found that out a couple weeks ago.
On accident.
So on accident, but now if you can qualify for this challenge without having to burn those power ups, you could probably cheat the challenge.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yep.
All right, but we don't know, and hey, we don't know.
More to
Um,
follow. More to follow.
yeah, yeah, more to follow. But this has been a lot of fun. I really like it as well. So this is I'm very enjoyable. Like going on the search, very enjoyable. So just wanted to hit back last week. We forgot to mention one thing. HGH had his drop. We went over that, but HGH was also kind enough to give us a free pack to give out. And so we did a Twitter giveaway,
Uh-huh.
and CJ Crawler, congratulations to him. He actually won it and then got back to us. And to be honest, like this was a good person to have win it because
It
CJ,
sounded like it. Yeah.
yeah, he's a guy that was definitely within the community. I believe his wife is also part of the community, and his child is like one of the mini mods. HGH has a lot of mini mods that are part of the community.
Okay.
Um, so congratulations to him. And he reported back to us that he opened it and got a rare one. And because
Ooh,
he got the rare one, he qualified for 2 of the challenges. So
nice.
he got 3 for the price of 0. So congratulations to CJ Crawler.
Did you complete all the challenges or some of them
I
or
did. I completed all the challenges.
me too. I
Amazing.
I only bought and I guess I think I lucked out because I only bought 4 packs.
Wow.
Is that good?
All right. Yeah, well, I mean, you needed 3 to
Yeah.
to complete them all, so
Well,
yeah.
no, I wasn't 1 2 commons though.
Yeah, 1 was 2 commons.
So
Oh,
you
so you
needed
needed 4.
and I
Wow.
s
So you needed so
yeah,
you bang, bingo, bango.
championship.
Wow. Very well
Bingo,
done.
bango, bongo.
Yeah. All right. On this week's episode of Pog Corner,
Presented by Pog Digital, right?
Pog Digital. That's right. So we had a Pog Hub reset. The preseason is over, and we are into the regular season here.
Yeah, that came fast and furious.
It did. Yeah. I mean, I know that he had mentioned that the link got out. Here's the thing. Like there are some community members that are just on top of stuff. If you give out a little bit of information in a picture, that information will be found out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're very diligent and
I
seemingly have plenty of time.
I did notice those codes went away in
The
our
codes.
for our challenge completed. Remember, there was it was like a pop thing. There was only like 50 of them or 150. What was there? You had
Oh,
a you know what I'm talking about?
so if you were in the top 150, you got the free code.
Well, whatever the code was, you had the Olympics was spelled wrong or something.
Yes. Yes.
So I got a
So,
code for that, and then
yep.
that went away.
What do you mean it went away?
It's not in my inventory. It's not in my challenges like completed anymore. It's gone because they reset.
Oh, no. Did you use it?
I guess I lost it.
No.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Well, that needs to be looked into further. Basically, what you're talking about was they had a random challenge. It must have been right before the reset, I guess. And they basically said it was very strange. It was like find the the error or something like that. And I couldn't tell what they were talking about. And when I clicked where it said, it just kept on bringing me back to the same page I was on. I was like,
Right.
what is going on? Did it do that to you too?
Yeah, but I mean, you had to put a code in, right?
Yeah. So you had to put a code in. So I'm like, putting in, like I copied them. Like I didn't know what to put. I was totally lost.
I had like
Um,
1613 in my URL, and I was copying that and pasting it in multiple times.
yeah. No, I tried many things. And then I went to the POG Discord and finally figured out that there was a Twitter post where apparently there was a word misspelled. So I'm just going through it and finally I see Olympians. I was like, oh, that doesn't look right. And Olympians is IANS, not IONS. So I was able to find that out and qualified for a free pack. One of the current drop Pog, what is it called? The Pogs in Paris 2024 Olympic Pogs,
I don't know
which
if
are
you've heard it.
still available at this point.
It's all over the news. These Olympics in Paris.
It is all over the news. There are currently 109 of these packs left. It looks to me like it's basically they're all the same thing. They're all the same Pog, except 3 of them randomly throughout this have a redemption for a signed skateboard from Nyjah. So good luck to everybody. But I hope that I win it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was a cool thing. They just not much known about that, and then bam, it was there. Then again, I might sound like a fool because maybe I missed some spaces where they talked about that. I'm
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm
there was.
sure I'll get called out for. I'm sure Kyler will call me out for that.
Yeah, I mean, we can ask Umberto, my boy. I had a tweet and, I was like basically got botted out of the top 150, but I was able to find the misspelled word. And I was like, I got botted out worse than Humberto from Pine Madness 22. Taking it back. And immediately, our boy Char responded and it was like, yeah, that's right.
Who beat Char in Pine Madness 2022?
That was URP and the all of his friends there in the
The
suite
phone
next
bank.
door. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, so we got 107 left at this point now. So if you want one, you probably gonna be sold out by the end of the week, I would say. There's
Someone just
12
bought
days
two.
remaining.
I was on there too. It said 109. Now it's 107.
Yep. So these things tend to trickle away like that. It's
Well,
same thing happened to HGH.
like HGH, that seemed
Yep.
like, oh man, he's usually like what, instant sellout or
A
must be
lot of
close
them
to
have
that.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably he got the reverse pop and mags bump. That always I've seen it a million times.
Yeah. Sorry
Um,
about that.
but luckily it came through. But I think that was more people want to do the challenges. And because it wasn't sold out, Popper, people couldn't sell them on the secondary market to do the
Right.
challenges,
Oh,
which
yeah.
which was another layer of, oh, I'm gonna have to get these. We can't
Yeah.
all be like Mags and get all 3 challenges in 4 packs, which is the minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. That's you shoot, you score. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raindrop.
uh,
Um, did you get something dropped into your inventory in the last couple days here?
yeah, it was like a blue what was it, like a Theta Beast or something?
Sapphire Theta Beast. Yeah.
Blue sapphire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you claim the sapphire VIP shard?
Just about 5 minutes ago. Yeah. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
realize. Yeah.
I guess what are they getting rid of the brown shards? Are they using that to convert to brown shards or
Looks like there's a challenge to get your brown shards and make them blue. I guess the blue is much nicer color on the eyes.
oh, okay. Yeah, oh, there was a challenge and it was like burn a blue shard, I forget what it was, and then I went in there and it like there was a lock thing, I clicked on it and then my blue sapphire showed up, and I hit it, but it's like you have to be silver or gold to complete
Oh,
this.
exactly. Oh, yeah. I went same thing. Yeah. It's like, oh, only silver can. Oh, well, then why am I able to,
Y-
access this?
Well, you know what they should do is get Rob Feldman's ex for like when the Blordo thing, when you find out you lost the event,
Yeah.
they show up. Uh,
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like seeing that, but no, it's nice knowing what it looks like.
yeah, yeah, of course.
But yeah, I mean, I was just looking, man, like you want to talk about slow right now. It's slow out there. There's not much going on. Like there's a little bit of trickle here and there. I mean, obviously HGH and the sale that he had was pretty large. I would say I would call it large March for where we sit in this cycle as far as NFTs go. To get that sold out, it's pretty good. Especially when you look all around at what other stuff is moving and it's next to nothing. I don't know if there's a glitch on Open Theta or if this is real life. The last sale on Open Theta, do you know when it was?
No, I'm
8
gonna
days ago.
stop.
It's what it says.
Okay.
8 days ago, there was a Zilla that sold. And then before that was 12 days ago when the producer pattern integrity pig auction sold.
Yeah, 8 days ago. Yeah, either something's not updating, right? Or it's been a week plus a day.
Yeah, very quiet.
But eight's a lucky number though, right? Uh,
So I hear. So I hear.
uh, so I don't think it was dropped. I don't know when it's getting minted. Did you see my Mystic Guru PCG was done?
I did notice that you posted that. Listen, I have no idea who that character is or where it came from, but you seem to like it, so that's good.
Prismo from Adventure Time. So that came out better than I thought. So
Nice. So did you chat like are you at the top of the list or did you get a bump job?
I didn't bump anything. I
Oh
because
no,
I
I'm
don't.
not saying that you
Oh, I didn't.
intentionally tried.
No, like I didn't cash in the whatever the Guru coin is.
Do you have any?
I've probably have accumulated some, but
Yeah.
I haven't looked at that balance in a while.
Yeah,
Uh,
same here.
yeah, but I was looking on, but maybe I was looking on Open Theta, not going into my wallet. Uh, Alexa, stop. I
There
I
it
try to
is.
I try to be cute, and I while you were talking, I muted you or I muted myself, and
Ah,
I told her to shut up, and then I thought it was done, and then nope, still the same.
she came back.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked a little bit about the WWZ hackathon entry. We wish Mac the best of luck with that. Our boy Zilla also has a hackathon entry. Did you see his?
Yeah, I saw it. You kidding me?
Did you play it?
I did not. I did
I
not. Did
didn't
you
either.
play it?
I tried to, but I don't have like C++ visual editor or whatever.
Oh, you don't got that? I
I
only
don't.
have C1 plus Visual Editor, so
Oh,
I was a
yeah.
plus off.
Well, I'm surprised you even got C+. I thought you were more of a D. So.
D D plus.
D, yeah, hey, it got you through. Got you to where you are now.
Hey, and check me out. I'm kick ass, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Magna PI. But yeah, no, so I mean, I've seen it, obviously. I hear people raving about it. I love it. I love the way it looks. You know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
And I told them this from the beginning. It reminds me of like the early arcade, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know what I'm talking about?
Just uh, the early arcade Team Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, like I'm talking like in the arcade when we were kids.
Yeah, but Zilla's game.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the jumps. Those like double
Just like
jump.
the background, like yeah, a lot about it. Like, I mean, obviously it's different, but it just gave me that feel.
Okay.
So that's right up my alley. Looks a lot of fun. I got to figure out how, I don't know. You know, if it's not something where I could just click and play, like you know how I am. I got to be told like 3, 4 times, and then finally it's like, oh, that's all I had to do. That's easy.
That's true.
Like getting a Phantom wallet.
Yeah.
Or how about the escapades with the XRP, whatever that's called? Holy
Oh,
moly! I
the
still don't know what I'm
19.
doing there.
Oh, there's that. Yeah. Yeah. Have you know what's going on with that?
I have no idea. I followed the steps. Can't figure it out, man. I have no clue.
That's the XRP pineapples
Yeah.
artifacts.
Yep.
Well, he had a few names, didn't he?
Token Panda. Yeah, what else? XR pineapples.
And that was the monks, right?
Yeah, exactly. The monks. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll try to figure that out more. But I followed all the steps. I thought that I did everything right, and I don't know. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what the deal is.
Okay.
Wanted to give a shout out to TVIBE, actually, our guest later. And on that note, I'm glad that you are feeling better and you're able to join me tonight. But
Thank you.
I think that I mentioned this before. The TVIBE NFTs that I got a while back. He has the staking, and you got to basically go through and collect one at a time. And if you only have 3 or 4, it's not a big deal, right? But I got a lot of them.
Yep.
And it takes me a while to go farming, and thankfully he came out recently with a collect all button, so thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Nice. I can't wait to listen to the episode.
Yeah, hey, it was weird not having you on.
Was it?
It was very strange. I mean, that's the first time I've been on without you. So, other than the few times where there's been like technical difficulties, I won't count that.
Yeah. There's always technical difficulty.
That's a fact. So just wanted like one last thing here. You know, we talked about some TV shows last week. There was a list, right?
Mhm.
Couple thoughts that came to my mind after we recorded. One, you never brought up Magnum PI as should have been on that list. Do you think that's a top 50 show?
Yeah, I think it's a top 50 show. I mean, there's so many shows I can't remember more at all. And I think it's been a while since I've watched I'm 2 seasons away from the end, and I haven't got back on there. I haven't played video games like in a month and a half either. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, so yeah, I haven't been doing a lot, I guess you could say.
Holding out for Grove Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
What else did you
I was
notice?
surprised about that. No, that was my revelation as far as you were concerned. And
Oh,
then I had an additional revelation of my own, and it's like probably I'm gonna say the most popular drama series ever wasn't on that list. Law and Order.
dun dun.
I mean, I think that is deserving of top 50. That thing has withstood the test of time and is classic as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, there's some you know what? Breaking Bad is good, but I think the reason why it's so high is you could watch any episode and be entertained on Breaking Bad, even though it goes, it tells the
You know, there's a
stories of
bigger story. Yeah.
so like usually there's lulls in these longer pieces, right? Where like even like Game of Thrones, there's not a lot of action going
Yeah,
on,
there's
and then there's
setup shows. Yeah.
right, exactly. Breaking Bad, it's just even though they're setup shows, they're all watchable. It's not like there's a bad one. Like Seinfeld is Seinfeld. They're basically all watchable. Some are better than others, right?
Yeah,
It's a different type of show, but
exactly.
yeah, I guess I don't know what the rationale. But I mean, we didn't make the list. We just reported on the list.
Right, right. And I mean, obviously Jordan Bain appeared on the show, so you know that
Friend of the
alone.
Pinecast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I bookmarked something else from a few weeks ago that we haven't got to.
Hit me.
Uh, the cottage cheese poll.
Oh my goodness. All right. Don't
Uh,
hit me.
so cottage cheese, yes, no, or I don't know. I don't know, 7%. No cottage cheese, 34%. And yes,
Really?
cottage cheese, 59%. A
Wow.
plurality. as the kids say.
That's
Pro
how many
cottage cheese.
votes on that?
58. So you didn't get your bots out there. I see.
I don't do that.
Yeah. Also, too, I think every time, like when Zilla came on, I think it got cut out because we mentioned it a bit too. But we're getting close to Camp Theta.
Yes, we are.
Oof.
I was actually just seeing an X post from Camp Kyle, and it was like, we're getting close.
Canoe Boy? Is that what Jordan called him?
Camp Canoe Kyle.
Canoe Kyle? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. There was just a post?
Yeah, I just saw a post like basically saying that, like, we're getting close to Camp Theta. Heading north.
Right.
Get ready to head north.
It was a little hectic, but me, Macer, and Dole, my boy, we came up with the plan of so we're all gonna travel together in the same
Nice.
car, and
Oh boy.
so that seems like a lot of trouble with you got Macer, Dole, both devils, and you got me, the little angel, right?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, who knows, man. But a lot of the most, I think the first Camp Theta, all Canadians. Second Camp Theta, just swampy. Um, for US, US, but we're gonna have some US representation. Do you know if
Nice.
all the people were identified yet?
I do not know. No.
Just wondering if Drama's gonna get a chance to defend his title.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, my only question is how many hundos does General Dole show up with in his pocket to go
we'll
to
find out. We'll do an over
camp?
under.
Yeah. I'm saying over under 27.
Yeah. Oh, and we didn't report on it either. And this is because we're just so bad at reporting. I mean, we're no beast
No,
mode
we are.
unlocked.
You're right. Yeah.
God mode unlocked.
Oof.
The only podcast in the Theta ecosystem. God mode unlocked. Haven't done an episode since January 2021. Shout out.
And still more relevant than us.
Absolutely. They're not. They haven't won any zillies, but
Until this year.
yeah, we'll see. You're still young. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's all I got.
I got just one last thing. I don't know if it's gonna be a hot take, cold take, whatever, but I'm just gonna throw it out here. I was watching Dana the other night. Dana's like, let's watch a movie. But all right, yeah, let's watch a movie. Turn on the TV, bang, Top Gun's on. It's like, all right, it's a solid movie.
Mm-hmm.
Watching it, I hadn't seen it in a while. Rewatching it, dude, here's my opinion. Maverick is a better movie than Top Gun.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I think Top Gun obviously leads a lot into Maverick and makes Maverick a lot of the storyline is because of Top Gun, but just overall, the storyline behind Maverick is incredible.
I enjoyed
Yes.
Maverick. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say it's better because they took liberties that the first movie didn't. What is it, Terry Bruckheimer? But point is, I watched the CinemaSins on Maverick a while ago, maybe a year or so, or whatever ago, and a lot of that stuff, or a lot of the stuff that happened, couldn't have happened. So it was enthralling watching it. For example, the test pilot, he was the test pilot, like that would have been all sorts of trouble, but going that fast in Mach and the thing crashing, then he goes in, he wants water. Like,
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, obviously.
they didn't, but I'm saying they didn't have one, they probably didn't have the budget back then. And two, so I'm saying it's more realistic, the first Top Gun, of being like, yeah, this could happen
Well, I
versus
mean,
this.
the instructor said that what they did, taking that photograph upside down, couldn't happen.
But they were inverted.
Exactly. So the instructor said that couldn't happen, and I don't know. According to the movie, it did happen. Could it have happened in real life? I don't know. You know?
Yeah. You know what? They just need to have some, because they care about money. You notice, like, they don't identify in both movies, they don't identify the enemy, right? They're like,
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
next gen fighters and,
Yeah.
well, whatever.
And exactly. Like, how does the US not have the next gen? Like, how is our stuff not as good as
Oh, I think our stuff's that good, but maybe
ours? Yeah, but
Next
they were
gen?
fighting, yeah, but they were fighting, pilots that had better aircraft in
Right.
both
And
movies.
right. And they had to go get they and they had to fly that old plane out of there, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yep.
All right. Well, no, that's just a little hot take. But
Okay.
hey, listen, you get to hear it first too. Coming up next,
Yeah.
we had our boy second time on Guardians of Theta, Theta Vibes. He's got a hackathon entry. We outlined a few others, WWZ and what is it? It's called Zilla Reigns, I believe, the Zilla game.
So, yep. Correct.
So yeah, Guardians came on. I got to learn a lot about what he's doing. He's got some really exciting stuff coming up that I think people want to be involved in, and maybe even an opportunity for popping mags. And you'll hear more about that
After these messages.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime so you do not miss any rewards and 0 fees so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all, safe, as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the doc today. This week's episode is brought to you by GuardiansOfTheta.com, offering 0% one-click Theta Guardian staking with random monthly token giveaways. Guardians also airdropped everyone staking with him an NFT that you're able to stake and earn TVIBE. 100% uptime, 0 fees, random giveaways, what's not to love? Stop paying 4% and come join the fam with Guardians of Theta.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and we are here with the Guardian of Theta, the man himself, Mr. Theta Vibes. How you doing?
Thanks, Popper. Thanks for having me.
We're magless tonight, but we'll see what we can do without him.
Right on.
So, dude, you are one of the hackathon entries, and can you tell us a little bit about your entry here?
I have 2 entries. I'm most excited about Theta Vibes and the development we've been doing over the last 2+ years. I've been trying really hard to keep it under wraps, and I'm really proud of myself for that because I have a big mouth.
Like some others we know, yeah.
Very, 2.5 years into this. It started as a solution I needed for my own NFT project and TNT 20 token. We were reaching out to musicians and entertainers, and during our talks with them, it became apparent that I needed to simplify something. And so that's something that we came up with is a pay-per-view reward split. So this way, when I'm having conversations with people, it's as easy as I can direct them to the website. They make an account, and from there, all I need is their channel name and their email address, and I can type that info in, and we can split pay-per-view rewards up to 10 people. So you got the musician, you got me, the filmer, we've got Space Brood, my editor. Maybe there's a sound guy on location who we need help from to get professional quality audio from. Maybe the venue would like a little cut. Say the entertainer's manager wants a little cut. So now it's possible, and it simplifies the process extremely.
Cool. So this was built out of a desire to live stream shows, right? Concerts.
Live streams and uploads. Lately, with the way the world's going, I'm not so sure live stream is the best option. I just don't want to attract too much attention in that realm, but we're going to play it by ear and definitely keep it in mind. I have all of the equipment I need to do professional live streams for high quality video and audio. The great part about this is it's not about just me anymore. It is an open hybrid model video platform that anyone can access.
So just kind of reading into it a little bit, it almost sounds like a mixture of some of the other platforms that are out there, mixing up like Theta TV with YouTube kind of platform.
Yes, sir. Also Patreon in mind. If we could get somebody from Patreon, for example, no pressure, like Digital Dave, um, just one creator like that, and our costs are so minimal that we would break even every month, which
And that
allows us to be extremely competitive in our monetization model.
your monetization that you're splitting amongst the parties, right? So where exactly does the monetization for that come from? That comes from a pay-per-view fee that is being charged through.
So we can do pay-per-view, subscriptions, and live streams and tipping with TVIBE, T-Fuel, USD, and Unstoppable Domains crypto payments. Regarding the Patreon style model, our percentage take at the moment is smaller, saving people using a subscription model at least 3% right now. So the creators could pocket that 3% and make more money, or they could pass those savings on to their fan base, or they could split it 50-50 and they make more money and their subscribers pay less money.
So now I also see that you have an ability to earn T-Vibe while watching. Is that for everything that's on there, or is that specific to certain uploads?
So this was our attempt to try to compete with, say, an AdSense model. And right now, there's a little bit of miscommunication with the devs. It should be for public videos only. So subscriptions are already getting paid, pay-per-views are already getting paid. The only ones not getting paid are the public videos. We think it would be best to make that for public videos only. And it's not just watch to earn, it's engage to earn. So I don't want to go too far into that just yet, but it is different and exciting.
Okay, yeah, because we've heard the whole watch to earn thing, and then we don't get our tokens from it. But I
Correct.
can vouch for the fact that I actually have T-Vibe, so I don't think that that's going to be a problem.
Yes, sir. And the platform is working. So if you're referring to our hackathon entry, everything in the what it does section is what is currently built. Under the what's next section for Theta Vibes is what's going to be built as soon as my devs can.
Okay, so next steps for Theta Vibes, expanding features, take out Theta Edge Cloud login requirement for uploads to ease use, complete unstoppable domain login, payments, and domain integration, tweak engage to earn smart contract towards public videos only. There you go. TNT 20 whitelisting, NFT gated Shopify integration. Wow. Spatial reality display entertainment sales, a search engine, and adding more interactive features and general improvements. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool when it's all done.
So as of right now, where do you stand and what's coming in the near future?
So I need testers and creators to try the platform, give me feedback, tell me what I'm missing, tell me what could be better, and we will do those things.
So
Everything
you
is
have
ready to go.
Yep.
Like I was like this close to publishing the platform as is, because for me to do the fun part, which is not just building the technology but also getting the content, that's ready, that's done. So I'm ready to go out right now and start doing the fun part.
I can imagine that you're probably anxious to do that. Building things takes quite a while. And like you said, you've been building this thing for 2.5 years. For a problem that you encountered must have been closer to 3 years ago, right? And now 2.5 years later, you're almost to the point where you can get back to what you were doing.
Finally there, and
That's
so
awesome.
excited to share it with everyone. Been extremely busy, but catching up with all your Pinecast. Not going to put anyone on the spot, but sounds like a lot of creators are having the same issues. So that's great for the Theta Vibes platform because we are building those tools for them to utilize.
Yeah, that's amazing. Would be great to see a bunch of a revitalization of what we once had, right? I mean, is there so you're not currently not going the live streaming route like Theta TV was. Is that part of something that you may be looking for in the future?
My only concern with the live stream, not only is it a tiny bit trickier doing a one man show with that because it's just me when I'm out there, but the main concern is safety. You get some traction and people know where you're live streaming next and want to make a name for themselves. So I think seems like there's been too many incidents like that in the past few years.
Gotcha. I was actually referring more to like a standard Theta TV streamer like Theta Club or even Psycho KO or Space Brood for a while.
Right.
Where, you know, we were able to go on and kind of have a community place to hang out, which I feel was kind of taken from all of us. So that's kind of what not so much. I understand your concern of live streaming like an event where you're out, but what about like a Theta Club?
This is a perfect replacement for them because I aim to do what they were doing and then add to it. So live streamers can accept TVIBE and T Fuel and the USD and all the cryptos for a pay-per-view live stream and for an NFT token gated live stream and for a subscription based live stream.
All right, so that's amazing. So that was really what I was looking for. That's great, man, because I do think that there is a big hole to fill for that purpose alone, let alone, you know, the streaming of major events and, you know, the pay-per-view of broadcasting recorded events, but just for the actual Theta community to have another place to kind of go and call home and like, you know, what's going on? Let me go check Theta Vibes, see who's hanging out, right? Like that's what Theta TV was. It was just like, oh, let me see who's hanging out on Theta TV, and you just go over there and you see what's going on. You know, you catch HGH in the middle of his thing. You know,
Right.
bunch of guys. So
Yeah, it was
that's
really
pretty cool.
special. I think we all miss it, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think the farther away we get from it, I mean, you can tell that the community just isn't what it used to be. And I think that that really, I don't think it was the only reason that the community is kind of dwindling down. Obviously, a bear market, you know, not everybody hangs through it. A lot of paper hands, of course. But at the same time, more people were hanging out for longer when that option was there of Theta TV. So when that got taken away, I feel like it really was a shot at the heart of the community. And you know, there's just not really like people aren't hanging out.
Right.
Like there's no like Twitter is you go and you post on Twitter, but it's like you're not hanging out on Twitter. Same thing with Discord. You're not really like I mean, you hang out for some of the WWZ and you know the talking trash rooms, but it's just a little bit different. Like it would be how much more fun would it be to to be doing one of these WWZs on a Theta TV, right? And like being
Absolutely.
able to interact like that versus just on Discord.
That would be really cool.
That's awesome, dude. That's great. So basically what you're telling me is you have a project that is ready to be tested and you're looking for people to just put it
Yeah,
through the
there's so
ringer to
many
see what's going on.
there's so many facets and features that it is quite impossible for me and another person to thoroughly bug test where we're at. It's just so many different things you have to try and play with and test, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, so you're looking for both people to
Users
like
and creators.
yeah, both on both ends to just
Yes, sir.
see make sure that both sides are going well.
Right.
All right. Well, you guys, you heard it here first. When does this kind of open up for that? Is there an official date?
Right now, the Discord room is live. It is labeled Theta Vibes video platform alpha testers.
No, I can't remember. Do you need a Theta Vibes NFT to get in there?
Not into the video platform alpha tester room.
Okay.
That's only for the VIP room, which if you haven't picked up a VIP NFT yet, we would love to help you out with that and get you involved in our community. The cheapest ones to buy that will get you access to it right now are the Give Me the T Fuel NFTs, which are our cheapest ones at the moment.
Gotcha.
Floor is pretty high on all the others.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've had mine for a while here, and you've got a nice little staking platform set up where, you got the TVIBE rolling in.
I don't know if it's live yet, but as a token of appreciation, we're going to give all of our VIPs drop an NFT for them this week. You just got to be in the VIP room.
Oh, sweet.
My token of appreciation for you guys waiting so long for this. I really appreciate it.
Well, it's certainly been a long time, but it's been a long time for everything. And if you haven't learned anything at this point, then I don't know what to tell you, because it's taken a lot of patience to be involved on any level with so many different projects, and really all of them. There's so many that seem to be like on the cusp of something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
For a long time.
for a long time, some for longer than others, and
Right.
some nowhere near anything still. But what are you gonna do? And so on top of that, you've had yield farming as well on Volt Swap.
Yeah, we've got the TVIBE token and the GOT token, Guardians of Theta token, whitelisted on there for if you just want to pair it for liquidity, you can do that and earn trading fees, or you can take that a step further and what they call LP staking, and that allows you to earn T-Volt for your LP rewards as well as additional bribes and additional trading fees. And for our GOT token, Guardians of Theta token, all you have to do is stake at least 1,000 Theta with us, and you can claim free GOT daily.
Wait, where do you do that?
You
Haven't
can
been
claim
doing that.
the GOT on thetavibes.io/collect GOT. There's a tab on the website on thetavibes.io.
Okay, I see.
You have to claim it at least one time to get the counter started. And then beyond that, you can let it roll, come back in a year, claim a nice amount, and do whatever you want with it.
Okay, so now it looks like that you need to have MetaMask access to that wallet in order to do this?
Correct.
Okay.
I know that is a concern, but my devs looked into it and they said that would be a security risk to just point it towards an address instead of actually it has to happen on the blockchain.
Got it. Okay. My stake with you is not in uh I've kind of kept my main account, not attached to MetaMask. I mean, I don't think there's probably any issue with attaching it to MetaMask, but when we
Got to be
first got
careful.
into this game, yeah, that's it. You know what I
Don't click
mean?
links.
Exactly. Don't be in a hurry. Read what you're doing. When we
Double
first
check
got into this game,
transactions.
yep. Check your approvals that you're given. Yeah.
And even for non-malicious, sometimes you still should double check, triple check transactions on MetaMask before they go through. If people check out the GOT comprehensive guide, you'll see in there an example of the platform tried to like 10 times the gas fees on me. So you just reject that transaction and try again.
Wow. Do you have any insight into Volt Swap?
It's
More
really cool.
It is really cool.
It's hard to explain, but they took I think certain models from Curve and edited them with, I think, the inventor maybe, and updated it to what they call their 3.3 model. The ethos is coming together as a community and maximizing benefit for everybody. So if you guys work together, and Theta Vibes, we've been doing this for a while, as you know. Anyone could come onto the platform on VoltSwap, and they can work together as a community to maximize their benefit. It's very easy to whitelist your own TNT20 token. There's a button on there that says whitelist. You can also see that in the comprehensive guide. And you just got to buy some T-Volt. You're not giving it to them. You just have to hold the T-Volt in a locked NFT. You can do a duration of, I believe it's 2 weeks to up to 4 years. And the longer you lock it, the more voting power you get by locking it. So you lock it for 4 years, get the maximum voting power, and now you can cheaply whitelist your own TNT20 token and vote on your own pool, giving you a nice APR. Right now, the GOT token has a 59 to 74% APR. And at the 59% rate, that's about 7 times greater than T-Fuel. So the idea with GOT from the beginning is the massive EEN demand that we've received through our website. For a while there, seemed like a year straight, almost every day, somebody's emailing me or texting me on the website saying, "Can you please spin up another edge node?" Those are costly the way I do it. So I'm not able to continue spinning up edge nodes, but this allows for someone that has Theta staked to go claim free GOT, and now they can pair that with their T-Fuel that's less than 10,000 T-Fuel, and they can participate in staking at an increased rate.
Okay. Has the uptick in EEN earnings positively impacted you?
Absolutely. I've been so busy with Theta Vibes, I haven't really crunched the numbers lately, but just at a quick glance, it's looking a lot better to breaking very close to getting much closer to breaking even, and we might even be in profit at this point. I haven't crunched the numbers yet. I use a service called infosaic.com. Anyone can go there, use their service for like $22 a month and spin up an edge node.
All right, cool. Well, that's really good to hear. I run one. I don't feel a cost to it, right? Because it's just on my laptop and it
Right.
does its own thing. So,
I do
um,
that too, but that poor laptop's been running for 3 years straight now.
yeah, no, for sure. I hear that. There's no rest for that laptop.
Speaking of GOT token, if you guys could please follow me on my new Twitter account for Guardians of Theta. It's still Guardians of Theta, but instead of an O in the of, it's a 0. Yeah, our old account got nuked, unfortunately.
It's been happening. I
Yeah.
wonder what you were doing.
Do you want me to tell you?
Do you want to tell me?
I don't mind.
Does that have to do with pandemic?
Yeah. So the WEF overlords of X did not like the pandemic project one bit.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
It's an
And
interesting time.
yeah, it's an intentional rouse to ruffle some feathers. Seems like it worked.
Yeah.
So let's rewind back here for a bit because when we first started, you said you had 2 hackathon entries, and so one of them is your Theta Vibes platform. Can you tell us what the other one is?
Yeah, it's that GOT token.
Oh, okay. It's okay. So the stake and the purpose behind the GOT token in and of itself.
Yeah, to empower your T fuel, allowing you to stake less than 10,000 T fuel or
Okay.
more. You can stake more than 10,000 T fuel, any amount. You just have to pair it with another asset, and you can participate in LP staking on VoltSwap.finance.
Okay, interesting. That's I am actually doing that as well. Followed your lead on that. And listen, guys, it seems a bit overwhelming at first. Creating they're NFTs, right? These LPs that you like you buy this NFT like liquidity pool stake that you have, and then you stake it against you know, the pool that you want to be in. It's a little bit overwhelming.
Vote
Once you get
on
the
that
hang of
pool.
it,
Vote on that pool using that
yep,
NFT.
exactly. Yep. Provide the liquidity, vote on the pool, and then just sit it and let it go. And then the rewards just keep racking up. I've just had mine basically sitting there and we'll see what happens. It's not,
It's literally the easiest way to provide value to your community if that's your goal.
yeah, yeah, I could see that. I could see that because I mean, now I don't know what the future plans are for T-Volt or what's going on with that, but obviously, if that ecosystem can catch a few more tokens or just gain a little traction, then now all of a sudden the T-Volt that you're earning could be valuable.
Absolutely.
Oh, I wanted to see, you were talking about TNT 20 whitelisting with Volt Swap, but you also have that on here with Theta Vibes. So you're looking to actually integrate some other TNT 20s into as payment or
Yeah, like I
rewards
said,
onto the platform?
it's an additional tool for creators. So if an NFT project has their own token, they could allow to be tipped in that token or pay-per-view or a live stream or subscription. Just
Um,
expands the possibilities for everyone.
gotcha. And yeah, I do like how you say interact. Is that how you call it? What? Interact to earn? Is that what it says?
Interact and engage turn.
Engage to earn, yeah. Because it is one of those things, obviously, replay, hiding behind the corporate veil here of lawyer talk and basically saying how watch to earn isn't legit to get your token, so we can't get our tokens. Where, from the beginning, my point was then like all you have to do is just put like a little thing at the end of a show, like rate me, how did you like it? And now all of a sudden you've done something, right? And it's just that easy to go from watching only, which yeah, there's nothing you have to do. Years ago when this thing first started and they had us beta testing it for them and getting paid good amount of our play per hour, I was watching a lot of WPT because it could go right from one show to the next, to the next, to the next. And the whole season would run for like 2.5 days. Whereas if you just streamed a movie, it was an hour and a half, and then you gotta, go start another movie.
Right. Yeah, our
So I can
goal
see, like, with that, there's nothing. You're not doing anything. There's no engagement. It's just like they don't even know if you're there on the other side of the computer.
uh play devil's advocate. It is a tricky landscape. And I found that out myself. Having some recent conversations and some plans had to change. They don't make it easy for us for some reason. There's no simple set of rules.
I can understand that, but at the same time, this is how deep into it are we? And there's been no traction, no
Right.
movement. It's almost like just accepting that it can't happen isn't an answer, right? It's you figure out a way. Like if you can change it to engage in her, then change it to engage in her. It's not
Right.
hard. It's
Yeah.
it's not a it's not a big
If they're allowed, if it's not too late, I don't know.
yeah, well, I don't know, but that's a different story.
But I'm here every day. You can catch me in the Get Wreck Crew Thetazilla Discord every night. We are hanging out, having a good time. Awesome group of guys. Gals are welcome. I'm also in my Discord all day, every day. If anyone needs anything, I'm here. Please reach out.
Yeah, what definitely one of the good guys in the community, hard worker, been here from the beginning, as far as I'm aware, pretty much, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We were here for the last bull run.
Yeah.
That was a wild ride.
Yep. So yeah, for sure. So before I let you go, did we kind of cover everything you were looking to cover?
It's so intricate. Probably not. Let's see. I'll just hit on one more thing that I'm really excited about. Built from the ground up using unstoppable domains DNS integration, so it makes us a little bit more censorship resistant. Without going to the weeds on that, just say you'll be able to access our website at some point by going to thetavibes.crypto on a Web3 browser.
Interesting.
Other than that, I think we may have covered it all.
How are you using the Theta Edge Cloud?
Formerly known as Theta Video API, now known as Theta Edge Cloud Video Services. So it will host your content, it'll encode it, store it, deliver it, and the same concept goes for live streams. All that's running on Theta. So at some point, very excited. I've been. They just announced it today. That they're rolling it out soon, possibly even tomorrow. It might have sounded like, which would be last week if you're listening to this now.
Tomorrow would be Friday, July 26th.
Correct. They mentioned the ability to pay your Theta Edge Cloud bill with TNT20 tokens. And so that allows us to create a type of self-sustaining economy, in my opinion.
Is the cost reasonable for using the Edge Cloud?
It's extremely reasonable. That's how we're going to be able to create. We're going to be able to offer a more fair monetization model to creators because it's just so cheap compared to traditional methods.
Is it stupid question, but is there a cost for upload and then also for storage? Is that how it works?
I think they just hit you one time on the upload, and then I believe the stream is probably data based, time data, how length of stream.
Has the cost on this gone down? I thought we had spoken a while back and some of these were a little costly to get uploaded.
That was when I was dealing with 8K video content. You're talking about a terabyte of data.
Okay. That
So,
would make sense. Yeah.
and we still want to do 8K content, but that'll be a personal cost on my end that I'll have to deal with, that I'm fine with.
And that sounds more like a pay-per-view type of situation where people are understanding of the high quality and would pay to access.
Right. You get what you pay for. I don't.
Oh,
Theta does not yet support full 8K resolution, but I'm sure it'll be done in the future. Even when you take 8K and downsize it to a smaller resolution, it still looks way better than 4K in my opinion.
I'll take your word for that.
You'll see soon.
Sweet.
The video footage is incredible.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, if you aren't in the Theta Vibes Discord, get in there, check it out, get involved with this alpha process, help them break it so they can fix it, and yeah, we're one step closer.
Yes, please. Thank you all so much. One last thing, I would also like to extend that offer to you and Mags if you're interested. You and Mags could easily split rewards 50-50, and people could you guys earn your TVIBE just for uploading your content if people do choose to go there to watch it. And then you don't have to worry about Mags taking 20% to upgrade his studio every year.
Yeah, well, it'll be on the blockchain. We'll be able to tell.
That's right.
Although I did upgrade my mic from the last one that I posted on was still Twitter, now X, but
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, that's definitely, I know we started talking about that a while back. It's definitely an option that we're interested in, and would, there's no downside. So,
Thank you so much for having me and for the community for listening. And I really hope you guys will join me on this journey.
all right, sounds good, man. We will be in touch, and we'll definitely see you around. And like you said, he's always in the Get Wrecked crew. So if you want to go play some WWZ and get wrecked, it's always a good time.
Let's go.
All right. All right, man. Take it easy. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon.
You too. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.